Welcome to the program Finanças. A very good evening. It's a pleasure to be back with you once again. And we are here in our UCKG Help Center. And through this program, we want to give you hope. If you are going through problems in your life that seems impossible, you have been trying many doors or have been trying many ways to sort your problem out and you couldn't, I would like to invite you for you to stay with us. We're going to watch today the story of Brenda, that she was depressed. She got depression with 9 years old. And because of that depression, she started developing other problems, such as addiction and other type of problems, until the day that she found help. You see, she started depression with 9 years old. As a young child, she was a child when she got depressed, because the depression, the problems, they don't have age to choose. And maybe you are there watching me and you are depressed, and you are depressed since you're born. You are depressed for 20 years, for 10 years, for 5 years. You're just depressed since you receive a bad news, since you lost your job. Doesn't matter how huge your problem it is. You know, when Brenda, she got depression, perhaps she thought that that was something that she had to deal with it until the rest of her life. But through the prayers and through the faith that we present to the people at the UCKG Help Center, she was able to receive a new life. So watch her testimony, her story, and we'll be back with you straight after.
I noticed when I had depression was when I was 9 years old, because I was always sad. I didn't find joy in life. In that house, I always felt neglected. I felt unwanted by my mother. I felt like nobody cared. I always felt that my mom didn't like me because of my father. I didn't know what happened to him. I don't know nothing about him, so I always thought it was because of my father, because I looked like him. Since I was growing up, I always got bullied. Since I felt neglected at school, at the house, with the family and everything, I felt worthless. Like, why am I here if I'm not able to make the people around me happy? When I was 13 is when I got introduced to weed, Molly, Xanax, like almost all type of drugs. The suicidal thoughts that I would have, I would now actually do them. I would start cutting myself. I would try to overdose, drown myself. The suicidal thoughts, they were there since I believe I was 9 or 10 years old. It all started when somebody told me that I should go kill myself. And then that's when thoughts started coming. Am I really that worthless that I don't deserve to breathe? I was always scared to cut myself or do something until I was 10. That's when I actually started cutting myself, self-harming. I always wanted to know the experience, how it felt to cut yourself, so I did it, and then since I started liking it, I got addicted to cutting myself. I had to cover my arms with bandage, and then led to other parts of my body. My thighs, my hips, my ankles, my shoulders. Well, at first I would stop when I see a little bit of blood, but then it led to I had to see a puddle of blood for me to stop. When I would see the blood every time I would cut myself, I felt relieved. I felt like that problem, it no longer bothers me until it comes again. It was the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep, and then all the problems were coming to my mind. And I don't know, I just got up, I went to the cabinet, I found a bottle, and then I just took the whole entire bottle. And then I felt bad, like I felt my heart beating out of my chest. I felt like if I was dying. I got 2 bottles. They were blood pressure bottles from my grandma, and I took both of them, and then I felt like this time I was for sure going to die, like there was no way out.
Brenda was plagued with thoughts of suicide. Then she found the help she needed.
They showed me the way how to trust in God, how to put my all into God. And then from there on, I learned how to trust in God. I learned how to put my problems into the hands of God, so I wouldn't have to deal with them by myself. So from there, all my anxiety left, my depression left, everything left. Pastor, he was talking about how to put your all to God. Today I feel calm, relaxed, happy. There is no need for me now to go to the world, to party, to do drugs, to do anything that has to involve with the world to make myself happy. My advice to the youth that are going through depression, suicidal thoughts, or self-harming themselves is to put their all into God. Life's worth living.
You saw her testimony, the testimony of Breda, and you see that today she has a different life. Today she has a new life. And my dear viewer, that is exactly what the Holy Spirit desires to do in your life. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your problem, doesn't matter your suffer. The same God that changed the life of Breda wants to change your life. That's why we are here at the UCKG Help Center. Every single day we have our doors open at 10 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the evening. And you can join us every single day in the special prayer where we'll be here to speak with you, where we're going to be here to give you attention to you, to help you according to your problem. We have our prayers at 10 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the evening. But you can find us since morning to evening because the doors of the UCKG Help Center are open every day. If you live in Stockholm, you can find us at the Birger Jarlsgatan 106. Birger Jarlsgatan 106 here in Stockholm. If you need more information about our help centers in Scandinavia, you can visit our website www.uckg.se, and there you're going to find the closest help center here in Scandinavia, such as Gothenburg, as Oslo, and also other places here in Scandinavia, as all over the world, because maybe you are watching me from another part of this world and you are in need of help. Surely that God will help you. I would like to show you more testimonies of people that overcame their problems through the faith in God. And because they overcame, today they are the living testimony. If you'd like to call us at a moment or send us a message, you can contact us here through the Facebook or through our telephone number that is 08612 1255. Stay with us.
Well, I just used to look in the mirror and I was just down. You know, I really didn't like what I saw. I couldn't smile.
I was filled with all kinds of depression, anger, even though I was inside the church.
Horrible moment for me, waking up in the morning and just having to look at myself and think, you know, that's who I am really. You know, I couldn't accept myself for who I was.
I was thinking to myself, if I'm here, been in the church for a year, how come I'm not moving forward?
I used to walk with my head down all the time, and like a lot of people mentioned it to me actually, how down I looked, you know, literally just looking at the floor all the time.
So this caused me to be very distressed. It caused a lot of, you know, frustration inside of me, and I just didn't know what to do.
Because I couldn't look at people, I always thought that they were thinking what I was thinking and that they were judging me and that they thought exactly as I was thinking, and the way I saw myself, I thought that that's exactly how they saw me, in such a negative light.
I heard about many other campaigns, but those campaigns, I just decided to push them to the side. I didn't take them seriously. But this campaign, I said, no, enough is enough.
I was invited to the church first, and obviously when I came here, for a good few years, I was very closed up, so I didn't want to speak to anybody, to be honest.
This wall that is there inside of me, this wall that's impeding me from, you know, growing to that expectation that I want to grow, then it's going to be knocked down today because I had enough.
I took part in a Purpose of Faith, and it really helped me overcome, you know, this issue that I was dealing with, because I was able to pour everything out.
I gave my physical sacrifice, meaning that I decided to walk to church, I decided to walk to places, walk, you know, certain distances.
Everything that had been buried inside, I was able to let go of. And at the end of it, I just felt so relieved, you know.
I fasted, I prayed, I read my Bible. I did things that I never done before. And you may say, like, oh, you're meant to read your Bible, you're meant to pray, but I didn't. That's why I was still stuck.
You know, it helped me develop my confidence levels. You know, it really helped me, you know, I was able to put my head high.
I decided to give my all, financially, physically, and spiritually. and I can say now the results are great.
Like, it was just joy and peace after, because when you have things inside of you and you feel like you can't talk to anybody, or you feel like you can't open up about it, and you finally do, it's amazing, honestly.
When I say great, it's like I'm happy inside, and this happiness is not, sometimes it's all the time. I'm always happy, I'm always smiling, because I know what I have inside of me.
So today, I'm confident, I love who I see in the mirror, and yeah, I'm just loving me.
But today, I'm completely different, and I'm thankful that I took part in this campaign. Whenever there's an opportunity for a campaign to come by, I will take it wholeheartedly. I will grab it, because I know the change that happened inside of me is great.
So, my dear friend, the opportunity is given. Don't wait anymore. Don't wait until next time. Don't wait until next year. Don't wait for your problem to be worse and worse. Through this program, God is giving you an opportunity to change your life. So don't wait anymore. Take an action. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow already, maybe on Sunday, maybe on Monday, doesn't matter. Take your opportunity, and surely that God will change your life, okay? If you need more information, visit our website, www.uckg.sc. May God bless you all, and until next time. Bye-bye.